Cristiano Ronaldo, the goal-scoring machine, or should I say the hat-trick scoring machine, because one goal doesn't seem to be enough for the Al-Nassr captain. If he scores one, it has to follow with another two. That's how it's at least been in recent times. This is Ronaldo's 65th career hat-trick, and it came against Abha in the Saudi Pro League. Ronaldo's 3 goals and 2 assists ensured Al-Nassr hammered Abha 8-0. And wait, there is more. This was Ronaldo's second hat-trick within 72 hours. The man is unstoppable. It wasn't just the number of goals Ronaldo scored, it was the fashion in which he netted them. They weren't just normal tap-ins. 2 of them were free kicks, reminding fans about his good old Manchester United days. Not the second spell, which ended on a sour note, but the first under good old Alex Ferguson, where he used to score free kicks for fun. A 39-year-old says he isn't done yet. He looks good to compete with the current 20-year-olds. He has scored 29 goals this season and is in no mood to slow down. And with Euros just a couple of months away, his current form will give Portugal a big boost. Who wouldn't want an in-form, red-hot Cristiano Ronaldo in their setup? He took Portugal to Euros 2024 glory in 2016 and even the Nations League title in 2019. So yes, Ronaldo is key to Portugal's fortunes. Or is he? Now, those wins came years ago. Portugal hasn't had any success in the recent past. Even in the 2022 World Cup, Portugal were knocked out of the quarterfinals. In a game where Ronaldo came off the bench in the 51st minute, coach Fernando Santos faced a lot of backlash for this decision. But even he said he had no regrets benching Ronaldo. And even in Portugal's friendly against Slovenia on the 27th of March, despite Ronaldo's inclusion, Portugal lost the game 2-0. A story that Ronaldo fans do not like to hear, but let me just say it. Ronaldo in club versus Ronaldo for country doesn't paint the same picture. But numbers will back him up. With 128 goals, he is, of course, the highest goal scorer in international football. But in recent years, Portugal hasn't been completely dependent on Ronaldo. And the star player too hasn't had the same impact at the international stage. Since 2022, Cristiano Ronaldo hasn't had a prolific outing for Portugal. In his 22 appearances, Ronaldo has managed to score just 13 goals. Safe to say, Ronaldo hasn't been the same beast at the international stage. A sentiment shared by his own teammate, João Cancelo.
He is an important player and spent 15 years competing with Messi for the Ballon d'Or. But the peak of a footballer's career is between the ages of 25 and 32. He is an important player for us, but the national team does not depend entirely on him.
Now, it isn't just Ronaldo's recent international form, but also the arrival of young athletes who have pushed the bar. The biggest of them all, Gonzalo Ramos, the same Ramos who started ahead of Ronaldo in the World Cup quarterfinal. In his limited stint for Portugal, Cancelo has scored 8 goals and assisted on 2 occasions, and that too in just 11 matches. So he's had a goal contribution in almost every game, which makes him a great prospect for Portugal. And with Euros being the litmus test for players, the upcoming tournament in Germany will be key, because Portugal will be up against top brass in England, Germany, France, Spain. Now the World Cup, maybe 2 years later, but the Euros and what happens will pave way for the World Cup too. So Portugal have a hard task ahead of them. Do they continue to stick with the legacy and what they know comes with the name, or work on a future plan? Ronaldo shows he's far from being done, but does he fit into Portugal's game plans, or should he be merited an automatic selection just on the basis of his stellar club performances? An answer that Portugal and its manager Roberto Martinez need to make.